are a fraud and an interloper, and you have been since the first day you showed up on our doorstep. And what a fool I was. I treated you better than I treated my own children. I just couldn't see the obvious, that you were just another one of Alan's bad judgments. A viper that he let loose on the rest of us.
Alan adopted me and Emily both, and I love him every bit as much as Emily
How
does.
dare you compare yourself to her? Look, Emily came into this family as a child after her mother died. But your family was smart enough to throw you out. Tracy was on to you from the start. But it took me until now to see you just as you are, the opportunist.
Look, I know you're upset about Alan, but I love all of you.
Really? Then why didn't you tell us there was something dangerous in that vault? And why did you withhold vital information from Mac when you knew that Alan and Emily were in trouble?
Because she's defending that monster.
Lorenzo is the father of my child. I had every right to protect him.
At the expense of my family.
Any one of you would have done the same thing.
Innocent people are going to die because of you, if they haven't already.
Save your breath, Tracy. Now, Sky, you see, you have made yourself a family with a thief and a murderer. And you have proven that you are no better than he is. So, lady, as of today, you are no longer a Quartermain. And neither is your child. That baby is a disgrace to Lila's name.
You say what you want to me, old man, but don't you ever, ever insult my daughter.
So just because nobody's seen Maxie doesn't mean that, you know, she's hurt.
Look, it's possible they could be keeping her in another area.
I'd know if something happened to her, wouldn't I? Like if she was, you know, dead or anything, I'd feel it, right?
Well, you couldn't just stand there and let that guy shoot Lulu, right? I mean...
He wanted the code more than he wanted to shoot her, and I knew that. I started out strong, but I blew it.
No, because Lulu got to see you, right? She knows that you're fighting for her. I mean, that in itself has got to be making her a little less afraid.
Oh, that kid. Standing there with a gun to her head. Tears in her eyes, trying to be strong. Depending on me to take care of her. In that moment, she looked so much like her mother. And just like that, I lost it. I started to think like a father instead of a card player. And I blew it. Now she's worse off than she was before.
See over there? There's our house with our children. Michael and Morgan and the little boy and the little girl that we're going to have.
Well, we're gonna need a really big house.
Look how big our house is.
Oh, yes. Oh, I see it now. That's a big house.
And look over here.
It's huge.
All of our hotels from coast to coast.
Wow.
And this is us. Celebrating our anniversary.
I didn't realize we had an anniversary.
This is our future.
Hey. You okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how fast things change.
Look at me. We're gonna live through this, I promise.
You've already gone above and beyond to save me.
Then why would we leave you behind?
Because I would slow you down.
Don't you know it's bad manners to leave behind a lady with a bullet in her?
And you know how Nicholas is about manners. Forget about me, okay? If you two get the chance to get out of here, you take each other by the hand and run. And don't look back.
Maybe Jason can't reach us. Maybe the police stopped him. Jason? He's on his way. Yes, he's on his way. And I've got to get ready to help.
You'll all be happy to know that Lulu is still alive because you were all so good. Thank you. And I have some good news. For those anticipating a rescue party, someone named the Jackal has arrived. He made a brave and valiant effort to save the day, and now he's gonna die.
No, don't shoot him. I told you that he can open the vault.
Mr. Craig, you get inside that vault early, you'll gain the advantage and the element of surprise.
soon as I can see a lawyer, I'm going to have Alan's ridiculous adoption of you set aside.
I understand you're upset. So am I. But only Alan can decide if he doesn't want to be my father anymore.
If he's not already dead.
Is he all right?
He's alive. Barely.
You're arrested on the table. He's had significant heart damage.
I'm not sure how much longer Alan can live.
If I had gone to meet Spinelli in the lobby, Lulu wouldn't be there right now.
Hey, don't blame yourself, Dylan.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared for Lulu, and we've been through so much together. I don't know when it happened, but I can't imagine my life without her.
Forensics started researching Alcazar's property, but they haven't found any references to 6 numbers starting with 767.
I'm going to work with forensics myself.
Listen, I want to try and make contact. We know Elizabeth's in pain, and if they let Alan go, it's possible.
What, they're gonna let Elizabeth go too?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't care that Maxie's in there at all, do you? She loves you and she did everything she could to be with you, even though you lied to her and you treated her like dirt. You used her to buy her
Georgia,
buy
all right.
drugs.
Listen, I'm worried about Max and everybody that's in there.
You're not. You're a liar. You are a liar. You used my sister and you threw her away like garbage. She could be hurt or dead right now and you don't care. Because you are a selfish, pathetic loser, and I hope you end up alone like you deserve.
Spinelli used to manage Alcazar's computer systems. Now he works for me. There's nothing he can't find in cyberspace.
Can he open the hotel vault?
I'm not sure.
Get Sean.
Okay, state-of-the-art vaults and emergency lockdown mode are no problem for the Jackal. Just show me to a computer.
Father.
Yes?
Now would be a really good time to start praying again.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, when a dude crashes into rescue you, you're supposed to go with him.
I didn't mean for you to get caught.
No, I'll forgive you anything, blonde one, but next time Stone Cold says run, we run, okay?
This computer genius is as good as Sonny claims, and he'll open the vault and we'll go home.
See, you're a liar, but that'd be bad manners. She's getting weaker.
I'll guard them. I want you by the door.
Why doesn't Stone Cold just shoot Mr. Craig?
Because this place is wired and one of the guards has a detonator and we don't know which one.
Oh, that explains it?
I'm feeling better now. My cramps are subsiding. Thank you.
Hey, you wanna thank me? Take care of that baby.
We may be running out of time. If Spinelli gets that vault open and Luke's code is no good, or the briefcase is destroyed, then things are gonna get real ugly. Where is the service entrance from here?
It's through those doors back there.
Okay, you need to get there as fast as you can. I'm talking fast, like the kids are screaming for you to save their lives because they are. Michael and Morgan need their mother.
What about you?
If I get out of here alive, I'll find you.
When can I see Alan?
They're taking him to ICU right now.
What's taking so long, Monica?
Well, he's very unstable and he's on a ventilator. I really thought I could save him. That's why I insisted on doing that surgery. Because the one place that I feel so confident and so secure no matter what is going on in my life is that OR. And Alan knew that. And he trusted me, and I knew that he would want me to be there to help him. Something just went wrong. He flatlined. And I tried to get him back, but I froze. I froze because I realized that I was going to lose him.
If you're here to defend Lucky, then don't. Yes, Maxie lied to him, but he lied to her first. She has just as much right to live as anybody in that building.
You know, a lot of the time, when you get scared, you get angry. You want to be scared together?
Won't open until 5:30 this morning. And when it does, we gotta be ready to move. It may be our only chance to get all the hostages out.
The first hostage I'm going after is Elizabeth.
How's your brother?
He made it through surgery. Barely. The prognosis isn't good. I know that he and I fight all the time, but he's my big brother, and I am profoundly grateful to you for getting him out.
I owed you one.
This might help.
I have nothing to say about Lorenzo.
Now, we are going to have to discuss what's in that briefcase at some point, but it doesn't have to be right now.
Oh, I get it. You're pretending to be reasonably decent, so I'll trust you.
I wouldn't trust me either if I were you. But I do know what it's like to be shunned by my family. To be made to feel like I was always unworthy and the love that I had wasn't good enough to give. That my mistakes were unforgivable, even though others are done far worse. But hey, they get off scot-free because they're family. You're the outsider. It's a bitter kind of pain, isn't it? It's corrosive, it's permanent. It's the kind of pain that only a family member can inflict. And the only thing that makes us feel better is to make them sorry.
Does Robin know you had a crush on her years ago?
What? No, I'm far too sophisticated for a crush. Come on, you know that.
That's right, silly me. Crushes are reserved for gawky teenage girls who fall hopelessly in love with princes.
When you surprised me in that park with the kids,
Nicholas, I'm already terrified. Please don't embarrass me on top of it.
I love you.
Mr. Spinelli, how long till you get that vault open?
Well, it's a triply encrypted algorithm, so
Meaning?
I'm working on it.
You're a slacker, Mr. Spinelli. You need motivation. So if you don't open that vault with at least 1 hour to spare, which means by 4:30 a.m., one of the hostages, how about Lulu, will die.
I love you. You're brave, you're frustrating, you complicate my life. You make it worth living. You make me laugh. You're strong, and you're my heart.
You promised me you're gonna live.
I'm asking you to marry me. No tricks, no agenda. If I live and I make it through this, I want to spend the rest of
I don't even have a will. Of course, I'd want my grandmother to take Cameron, but I don't even have it written down anywhere.
You are not going to talk like that because we're getting out of here.